Yes, I understand that. Thing is that I do not have the abilities. Yes, it is Wonder Victory, finally win. So now we can start casting the game and let's go with it! Yo, good luck, have fun! Let's rock! And, well, okay, let's go with
Spanish
it.
Burmese, these civs.
This is awesome! They are awesome! There's nothing else we can say about it. Okay, let's start.
I think Khmer can do quite well.
Yes! Okay. Now first, let's start with this. Here we are in this stream where NOMAD just decided to come and he's co-casting with us. He's from Bubbly, so he's famous. I am not, sadly. But okay, let's see what can NOMAD say about this. Hello, NOMAD. How are you?
I'm surviving.
Surviving.
I'm not as excitable as you, but you know, I can try to be.
No, it's not that you try. You have to feel it. You have to feel the rush in your body, the rush in yourself. But okay, whatever. Let's tell me, what do you think about the ships that this guy have decided to use? Because we have islands and it's a water map. Ain't nobody here likes water maps. But anyways, let's see what they can do with that.
Well, the first thing we gotta do is just start with player 1, blue, and then just work clockwise. Looking at Khmer.
Yes.
Khmer's definitely, he picked random, I believe. I think he went random. And
Yes.
to go Khmer. Khmer is actually a decent civ. They save a decent bit of wood when they're going for like fast castle against strategy, so they could be okay on water. Saving wood is always good.
Okay.
It's an okay civ. Looking at Spanish, Spanish is okay-ish on water. They have good tech tree, but they're not the best, maybe. Looking over at red. If we're going over to teal, player 5, Major Panzi is the Malay. Malay is a top water civ in pro games. I can't stress this enough how good Malay is. They will just destroy very many civs because they have so many villagers that up so fast. Moving on to Grey. Japanese, really good water civ because they have the fishing ship bonus. I mean, like, what else can you say about the fishing ship bonus? It's just important
the
to
HP,
water.
yes. They have more defense and more HP. They have double HP. Sometimes we have to explain what they do. So okay, they do. Yeah, the Japanese have that, and not only that, they only have some 50% line of sight on their galleys, which is amazing when in exploration.
I love how you just missed the most important thing: the work rate. They fish a lot faster than other civs. 5% in Dark Age, 10% feudal, 15% castle, 20% imperial.
Okay,
They fish a lot faster than any other civ. That's what makes them really strong. You know, galley line of sight is quite useful, but I mean, honestly, it's the fishing rate.
Yes, that is true. I have seen it. I am ignorant, but whatever. Let's continue with the other one. And I'm not kidding. He is the other one.
Well, I mean, Italians is straightforward. I mean, they've got all the bonuses. Like Malay, they up really quickly, but Italians, they can up quickly as well because it's cheaper for them to go to feudal age and castle age. They get 50% cheaper upping to ages. Dog techs cost 50% less, and obviously on islands, you want to be getting the various techs that are in the docks. Fishing ships cost 15% less. So it's really, really strong for Italians to get all those bonuses for war. Italians is a really good pick for war. The only thing I would say is that this being kind of FFA situation, what was it? Was it not Diplo?
No, it's not Diplo. This one is not Diplo.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like if it gets towards the late game, Italians can really taper off. They don't have the power units. They have decent RPLS, but they don't have like great paladin. They don't have siege launcher. They don't have siege ram. They kind of lack in that kind of regard.
Yeah,
so I think Italians and FFA might be a bit dodgy.
Okay, let's go with a small anime girl who is actually a man.
Burmese. I'm a bit confused by the Burmese pick on water. I mean, I don't even particularly know how strong the Burmese dog techs are. They seem okay. I mean, they're fully castle age upgraded and they get the free lumber camp upgrades. And obviously, as I said, wood is the most important thing when it comes to islands and migration and kind of water maps, because obviously you spend a lot of wood making docks, making ships. It's pretty crazy to not have a civ with a good wood bonus or a fast upping bonus. So Burmese definitely helps her, but Imperial Age is really going to suffer, especially since he doesn't have, you know, 2 good units.
Yeah, I
Maybe
know,
demo
but,
trip's not too bad to miss.
I
But
know, but since we have a kind of a low willow games in here, maybe you are missing something special, and is that they have the better monks and they can convert the cannon guardians from far away. That would be amazing to see if they convert all the cannon guardians that
honestly,
they
I
can
was
see. Huh?
I was not mentioning monks because low games tend not to use monks,
Oh no,
whereas
but they
as
are on
a
island. Just no, well, yes, that is true. But let's think about the possibilities. They have a lot of stuff that they can do, and monks are one of them. I don't know if they will use them, but okay, let's go with it. And now just let's see what. Oh, yeah, Yamaka is asking, do you have a YouTube channel? Tell them all so they can join. Even though we only have
I
8.
actually do. It's called AoE 2 Arena. I make
Oh,
guides for Arena on YouTube.
yes, I read before you said let's do. You were a pro in arena or something. I have a lot of arena maps. Maybe you can join one of them later and play on it.
Well, it's midnight here, so maybe
Who
not today,
cares?
but
There is
another day.
always time for Age of Empires.
I've got work tomorrow. I work weekends.
Oh well.
It's
But you should work in Age of
another
Empires.
day. I will definitely join.
Okay, that is good anyways. So let's see what they are doing now. First we got here playing as the Blue Commanders, as he said before, Calcoco, who has been a player of this stream. Well, he has played sometimes before, he has been added to the leaderboard, if I'm not mistaken. He's having his wood being cut in here, and I don't think that this lumber can be in a good placement. What do you think, Nomad? You just look at it. The one that is near to the gold mines, is that a good
Oh
placement?
yeah, that's absolutely disgusting.
That is
that's,
not good at all. Well, it might be good if it was like near the one that is to the left. Maybe that would be okay.
Yeah,
but
if it's
no,
like 2 tiles to the left, like
Well,
inside the gap there, that
yes,
would be perfect.
But maybe
Two
he's
to the
thinking,
left.
maybe he's thinking for the future. Now he's just wasting, well, not wasting, investing. Let's say he's investing now 100 wood that he's not going to have to waste later on making another lumber camp in there. He's also making fishes, I believe. No, I want you to the wrong person. Okay, let's go now to Thomas Stefan, who has two boards in the most beautiful way you will ever see. This this is some pro shit, man. You just cannot ignore the fact that he's taking two boards at the same time, and he's also making farms. This guy is now. He's just getting prepared, getting ready for everything, and he has made a dock behind, and he's exploring with one of the fishing ships. This is amazing. He also has a mill. Who needs wood in this map? Tell me. You have to make a meal. That's the first thing you have to do. I'm of course being sarcastic, but God damn it!
Oh,
Why
man.
would you? Okay.
Honestly, I think mill is probably the last building you should make, but we should probably focus a little bit more on the water taking right now. A lot of players, as you could just zoom around the map, look around the back of people's islands, you see a lot of people going on one dock. Blue,
Yes.
which is Calcutta, not going on a dock. Who's going on 2 docks? Player 5, Major Pansy in the teal. He's going for 2 docks. That's
3 docks.
it's a
Maya
little bit
Pansy has 3
premature.
docks.
Oh, really? Where's he going for the third one?
No, well, the other one.
Oh
is
yeah,
in the
no, see,
water.
it's quite low.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So why not?
that's crazy. What's he doing?
Well, when you have one dog, you have fun. When you have 2 dogs, that's double the fan. And he has 3, which means that he's gonna have triple fan now. And yes, I agree with what you said about Thomas Stefan. Making the meal is the last thing you want to do on an island game. But this is Thomas Stefan, man. You have to understand his logic, and that is some superior logic. But okay, let's go.
World logic.
But it's the logic of the world we live in now. Then the person we cannot name, which is of course Lord Voldemort, has 1 dog on the back. I don't think that it would be a good idea to make it on the front and attack, because there are not a lot of fish in the front, really. So what else can we say?
I mean,
he's making a meal on the best place possible. Even just check that out.
Oh, that's about 20 meters away from his berries, man. This guy is basically Usain Bolt thinking he can pace it from his berries and back.
Well, and he
I was just
is
taking
he's taking the berries from the back. From the back. Well, he likes it from behind, maybe, but and he's luring his deer. Look at this beautiful lure. Look at it. The deer, beautiful creatures, just running away.
Man.
Well,
He's kind of trying to push them. He's kind of failing, but you know,
Yeah,
we'll give him credit. He's pushing deer. We'll give him full acceptance for that.
well, A for effort. A for effort.
First up as well to feudal age. I mean, it's quite nice. He went for the 1 dock, and 1 dock is quite smart. He made far too many fishing ships, in my opinion. But he seems to be good. Look at his resources. He's going to be up to castle age quite soon. Building his market blacksmith, and he should be able to click up soon after.
Yeah, he will. He
I
will.
don't know about any of these players. I mean, the only person who went for a dog that's kind of forward, well, two of them actually, is yellow and green, as far as I can see. And you know, I don't know. What do you think about a free for all? About taking the middle islands? Do you think people are going to bother fighting for it, or do you think they're going to boom? I don't really know for a free
Well,
for all.
since I know these guys and we always do free for all diplomacy and all that good stuff, and we really do not enjoy water map that much. But what I think will happen is that they will try to transport. They will not fight for the water. They will transport everywhere they can and try to take the islands. They will not care about the middle. And if they do, they will not try to take really the resources because they will not be able, because there will be a lot of galleons roaming around. Well, that's if they decide to make galleons. But just mark my words, man. Just mark them. They will transport each other. They will transport to all the islands they can and attack that way. The only thing that I seen, the only moment that I seen them making galleons and all that stuff was in a migration game, and they were only cannon galleons because it was regicide. But okay, whatever. Let's continue with this. There are more fishing ships going out for the man whose name we cannot pronounce for some reason. I don't know why.
I can't say.
And I just try to. I said, and I cannot. I cannot continue. My tongue will not move. That is some weird magic right there.
I'm surprised. I don't see any fire ships or galleys from any player. They're just going for the boom game. I'm not sure. I mean, islands, they definitely have enough resources to just sit and boom in their own island and then in the late game come out and start fighting.
But why would you go for fire ships when you can go for transport? Just look at small anime girl. She already has, oh well, he already has a transport ship. It's what I told you. It's what I told you. They're going to transport and attack from the ground because they fight like men. They're going to fight face to face. That's how the battle is going to go. Well, Kakoko is not doing anything now. Well, he's just chilling there. That is a good position for a mining camp. Well, maybe he will delete both of them and make a town center there. I don't know, but well, that lumber camp position, man. That lumber camp position is just out of this world. But okay.
Well, what I'm thinking about right now is why would small anime girl actually land with a villager? Like, sure, he can get into the middle of the island and start taking resources, but he's a little bit behind from taking some. He's behind going Castle Age. I don't even see small anime girl with a second building yet. He doesn't have a market. I think he only has a blacksmith, and he can't afford a market, so he's not able to go to Castle Age. So why would you transport villagers just to mine stone? That makes no sense.
No, he's not. She's not.
Or even tower in the middle island. What's that?
He's not going to mine it. He's going to put a watchtower to secure the mining for the future, because they are thinking about the future. They're not thinking about the present. They want to prepare for the end of the game, from this moment. Well, I'm trying to make a sense out of this. Just don't blame me. I'm trying my best to do it. But okay, he's going to place a watchtower here to protect the wood and protect the stone while he can, because in the end of the game he won. And maybe the reason for this is that he can now take the stone from here, secure, and then in the end, when he has attacked, he will be able to take his own stone even more secure. Now he's making a market, which is amazing.
Look at Major Pansy. He's gone absolute crazy with the fishing ships. He's gone. He's still feudal age. He can't even afford to upgrade to Castle Age, but he's just made about 4 million fishing ships. But he's made like 3 galleys so far, but it looks like Red is making galleys, and if Red goes and sends his galleys towards Teal, then he's at the game.
The only reason they're making galleys
is defensive.
Is to protect their fishing ships. And I think, well, Malay. The reason why I think he has a lot of fish is because in the end he's going to make a lot of fish shots, because Malay, that's what you do when you're Malay. Now he's making his market. He's going to advance to the Castle Age soon, I hope, because he does have the resources. He needs just 100 more of gold. He might sell something to get it. Yeah, he did. And now he's going to advance to the next stage. And what will we see? Oh, I didn't notice that. But now the man whose name we cannot say has advanced to the Castle Age. So has Calcoco, but he doesn't have a.
Been there for a while, yeah, at TCs. What I'm kind of curious about here is if you look at the scores, yeah, green is quite close to grey, and they're also both next to each other, so we're probably going to see some kind of fight there. But I mean, if you look at the galley in between grey and grey, you see yellow has galley in between there, just harassing both of them, being a little asshole.
I don't think they will attack each other. I don't think they will attack each other, and you know why? Because I just know that's not gonna happen, and there's a reason why I cannot say it on stream. I'm so sorry, but I don't think they're going to attack. I don't think that that the man whose name we cannot say is going to attack anybody. I don't think so. He's gonna play passively for quite some time. And now we see Calcoco with a transport ship. Where is he going to go? Well, he's going to send one monk. Oh no, his scout. His scout is on the middle. Can you see it?
Wait, what?
The scout of Calcoco is on the middle. Can you see it?
Ah, yes.
Yeah, it's admiring the beauty of the
That's a
trees.
lot of gold, actually. I mean, if you look at all the middle islands, one has 1 stone, the other one has 2 stones, and not even that good of stone. But that other one, 3 stones, 3 golds, and one of them is a really good gold.
Yeah, and
That's
that
a lot of gold on one single island.
yeah,
That's important.
That is being explored now by Calcoco. But remember, this is a 6-player
A
map.
small anime girl's on it.
Yes, but do you think that he will actually try to go for them? Maybe he's going to tower it first, and then try to find a place to make a town center there. But now Calcoco is going to find her, or for him, or whatever,
Yep.
and they are just going to they're going to cross each other, say hi, and then go to do whatever they have to do.
He
But
would have
anyway,
noticed his villagers if he had any brain cells, and clearly he doesn't. So we're going to see what.
I want
Is there any room to put TCs on there? Yeah, there's room to put.
Yeah,
one or
now
two
there is a
TCs,
TC. Yeah, I told you.
There we go.
I told you I was going to make a TC. And there is that. And on the other side, well, as I said before, we got Meyer Pansy making a little more galleys. Is he going to upgrade them, is my question. No, he's not. He just wants to make more galleys because that's what he does. That's what he does. And as I said before, the man whose name we cannot say is not going to attack anybody. He's not even going to transport. And on the other side, well, the other one, he has one transport ship. He has one fire galley, maybe to protect the transport ship. But they are all going to try to find their way to the middle or to somebody else's island. I don't think that they will find a way. Now that I say that, the other one is attacking a small anime girl, as you can see, with a fire galley, which is damaged. I don't know how that happened, but it is damaged. How did that?
Well, I mean,
Oh, there is a
thinking
galley.
a bit less about what is going to happen and what could happen. If we look over at Pansy's amount of galleys, but then you take a look over at Gray's base, his
Okay.
entire food economy is reliant on those fishing ships. He has 6 farms currently built. Nobody on berries that are supporting his 3 TCs. Gray. He
Okay.
has no food economy except his fishing ships. And player 5 Teal Major Pansy sitting there with that many galleys. If he went there, he could take the top player out of this game.
If-
And as you can see, he's second top.
That is a
But
huge
that's a
if.
big if.
That's
Yeah.
a huge if. Yeah, that is the thing. I don't think that most of them will try to attack anybody, especially the man whose name you cannot. I'm going to need to find a way to say that to say that faster because I'm wasting too much saliva by saying the whole deal. Okay, we see
What?
Calcoco's the man whose name we cannot say. There's too much.
It's just, I thought you were making a Harry Potter joke this whole time, but can you like legitimately not say that?
Huh? No,
I thought you were just making.
No.
What?
I can't, and there is a reason why I can't. There is one reason why I can't. I can try. Well, I can tell him Lord Voldemort. I can say that, but no more. And well, since you have not been here before, that is why you might understand why I cannot say the name of this guy. But okay, let's just ignore this.
Well, it's called Gray.
Yeah, okay, Gray. Okay, that is better.
Yeah.
We got Gray in here, and Gray has. Is he collecting? Is he collecting? He collecting relics. He has one, but he has some transport ships as well. I wonder if he's going to go for more or get relics from some other island. Looks like Calcoco is sending something with one 8 HP transport ship. We has 2 monks in there. That's 200 gold. Why would you send them on a? Well, they are on in kind of a suicide mission, but as I said before, they are not going to make any battle boats in here. Now he has landed on Gray's area. Oh, he will. What do you think he will do with 2 monks?
Does he have Sanctity? He doesn't even have Sanctity. He has basically no upgrades at this point. He can convert a couple of villagers and like, start building stuff from there, but I mean, the only other thing monks are good for is they have a huge line of sight, so they're good for scouting. But that's it. He's just going to see what the story is. He's not going to be able to do anything. He's running 1 monk right under the TC,
I
so...
can see that. But Gray
That's just-
doesn't care.
oh.
Gray doesn't care. Gray doesn't care. He knows that he's converting the transport ship. He's going to convert it. Oh well, for a moment I thought that he was going to convert it with everything that was inside. And when you do that,
Oh,
well,
and then just straight up losing a mug to the scout.
Well,
Oh, no, he saves it by putting it on the transport ship.
see, you can see that.
That's a 2k move.
That's
Take him,
amazing. That's amazing. Okay, that is great for him. And the other monk is just running away freely on the island because Gray knows. He knows that he can deal with that later at any point. And because he knows that he's the best player out of them all, he can just let the guys see whatever he has because it's not going to make any kind of anything. How do you say it? Any difference in the game. And in the end, he knows he will win. So he doesn't care if they explore it. He doesn't care if they have spies. They will just keep doing with that. So let's go now and see what Thomas Stefan is doing because he's not creating, making more dogs, even though he's taking fish from somewhere so far away.
To be fair, Thomas Stefan's taking a lot of front fish. He's decided to go for the forward docks. That's a lot of forward docks, and he's even researched the war galley upgrade. He's got fletching, so maybe he wants to push soon, but what I'm thinking here is that he wants to start taking the middle islands. That's the only reason he's making navy right now.
Well, yeah, he's making some, but I was talking about the right side of his fishing. Just look at it. He has a lot of fishing ships taking fish, obviously, from this side and then going all the way back to the docks. What I said was, maybe he could make maybe he could make.
That's really far.
Yeah, it's really far, but at least they are getting a lot of exercise there if they do exercise. But whatever. Okay, now look. Small anime girl at the beginning made a watchtower on one island, and it's going to be taken down by long swordsmen. Long swordsmen out of anything you could do, and more of them are going to be transported. More long swordsmen in there, and the transport ship will not go down.
Villagers, yeah.
Villagers as well. Well, these villagers, I don't know if they're going to make a town center or if they're going to make just a mining camp and something else. Okay, let's see what he has. But looks like other one is going to just
small anime girl is. Look at small anime girl on the island with all the gold on it. He's making something.
Yeah,
he's making a castle on the island with all the gold on it.
That's
really
nice.
Smart.
That is nice, but I still ask myself, what is the thinking behind it? Because I don't think he's actually thinking of protecting it or something. I'm sorry about it, but I know my people. He cannot see. Small enemy girl cannot see that Kalkoko is there. Cannot see, even though she's been attacked now by the other one who has war galleys now, and as I said, other one has now transported long swordsmen into small anime girl's base. What is going to happen with them? Well, finally, it looks like this transport ship has 10. Well, they have 10 space in them.
Small anime girl has no vision of this, so he has no idea there's anything landed. I mean, what upgrades do they have? They have +2 armor. Even they should be able to tank TC fire for a while. So this long swordsman should actually be able to kill many things.
Believe me, if they get to the town center, they will just stay there and look how the arrows fall, thinking, why is God sending so arrows out of nowhere and not attack? Just watch it happen. But anyways, as I said before, in the island of Smaller Miguel, who now finished the castle doesn't have murder holes. It never does. But it might be taken down.
Enough, though.
Huh?
One single atom buy is enough to clean up those villagers, though.
No.
It's perfectly fine.
But the thing is,
I mean, this is assuming he knows how to make one single unit, which honestly is a bit of a leap in logic, assuming he's able to. But
well, I hope Small Enemy Girl makes an elephant in there. No, Aramite, right? They have Aramite. Okay. In the main island, because these two villages could take this castle down. I've seen that happen, and just what you said before, these long swordmen can take a little bit of the arrows from the town center, but just as I told you, they are just going to stay there, take it, and ask God why the hell is he sending them a lot of arrows from out of nowhere. But some war galleys are also attacking the town center, so yes, I think that this town center will go down. The thing is that maybe the other one could send more long swordsmen, even though Italians are good with that. And I would like to see more caravels.
Well, there's not enough villagers in that TC to actually kill that long swordsman. I honestly think if he had enough, it would be fine, but I'm just curious about making Italian long swordsmen in general, because Italians have fully upgraded cavaliers, so it's fine to make knights with them in Castle Age. So what's the point of making long swordsmen if you can make knights? Because they also have the condo in Imperial Age, so it's... I don't understand why he went for long swordsman.
I think that the reason is because he doesn't have a stable.
It could make one.
Of course he could. He just doesn't want to.
It's cheaper than researching the man-at-arms and long swordsman upgrades. Yes, and knights are better.
Well, you're thinking pro.
No, I'm thinking noob. This is a level below noob.
Oh, come on. Okay. Now we got the other one going to the town center, and finally the people is going inside the town center. And look at how much punishment these guys take. He's going to wall with stone walls. But as I always say, I don't know if you have read the rules of the AOE here in my channel. The first rule is there is always a hole. And what do we have here? A hole. That is what we
It's not really a hole, it's more just he didn't wall in the first place.
And, well, he tried to make
Well,
it.
the hole's a big one.
It's a big one, and yes, it happens, so it's there, so the rule applies. And a castle is going to go up here, and I think that's going to clean this longswordman unless they get to the base and start attacking, because they never make murder holes. So okay, this, well, looks like the attack has finally been stopped, and small anime girl now has two islands. Has the stone island, has the
but
gold
the attack
island.
hasn't quite stopped. I mean, look at the back of Small Anime Girl's base. His fishing ships are getting destroyed by galleys.
Do you think he cares? He has enough farms to survive.
I don't think he could give a shit if he had one single villager left. To be honest, I think he'd be happy.
Yeah,
And that's what matters, being happy.
Yeah, well, you participated. That's what matters. You were part of it.
Oh, we missed so much. Look over on the left side of the map. Player 7 Grey, he's just gone absolutely ham on Major Pansy's island.
Oh, I didn't see that. How could we miss that? It's all your fault. How could we miss that?
Fuck you. Don't know you're gonna get battered.
Anyways.
Oh, Kako as well, his island. What's going on? There's combat all over the map. It's actually getting interesting.
I told you. Now we see a lot of. Oh my god, there is one game in my channel, on my YouTube channel, which is a free-for-all diplomacy on the unknown with King of the Hill. Its ending is something that I cannot get out of my head until this day. You have to see it, because there are a lot of factions, and this reminds me of that moment. Because well, there are not quite as many as in that moment, but I see so many factions in here, and they are all going to try to take on these war galleys. And I can assure you, my friend, they're going to try to take on the castle as well. Just watch it happen. And on the other side, Mayor Pansy, well, this is an out castle. This is an out castle.
It's gonna go up though.
The castle that Grey is going to... No, it's not going to go out. It's not going to go out.
But the thing is, he has the knight. The knight is really strong. The knight,
yes, but the villagers are going...
The villager could convert it.
Yeah, but the villagers are going to kill...
The villagers are fine. They're under the castle range.
I told you this was not going to be finished. And see what happened.
He still has one villager alive.
Yeah, one.
All he has to do is wall it in.
And that village is going to be killed by this castle.
He's just sending the villager right into the castle's range.
Yes!
Honestly, how did this guy ever get his elo? Did he like buy it on an internet store? He clearly never earned it.
No, believe it or not, this is actually... I cannot defend this! But anyways, here we got a samurai fighting against Trebuchet under the castle fire! Why would you do that? But now, well, he went there, he saw what was happening, and now he lives! What is the logic? Anyways.
Do samurais one-hit karambits? I think 2 hits?
No, 2 hits. I think
not
that
sure anymore.
But this castle is gonna go down! It went down! And now, samurais are going... Well, they do create kind of fast. And these trebuchets are now going to down. More villages have been transported into the base of Mayor Pass, and this castle is finally gonna go down! And what do we have on the other side? And what we have on the other side is Thomas Stefan attacking the dogs from Calcoco from another island! And the Calcoco, the only thing that he has on that other island even, he has some lumberjacks that could make a siege workshop and take these trebuchets down with a cat ram. He could do that. He won't do that, but he could!
Honestly, we're looking at quite a big difference between
Look
Calcoco and Thomas Stefan.
Look at Mayor Pansy's base! I don't know if you saw this, but a trebuchet was taken down by a castle!
Well, don't unpack it there then. Be intelligent. Be ahead of the game. Be mentally ahead of the game. Yeah. But I'm looking over at Calcotto and Thomas Stefan's armies right now. I mean, if you look at Calcotto, he has war galleys. He only just got fletching. But if you look at Thomas Stefan, he already has bodkin arrow, and he even has chemistry on his galleons, which are ahead of war galleys.
Yeah.
He's so far ahead in upgrades, it's ridiculous. He should not... Like, he should take this fight. He's guaranteed to win it.
Should.
And it looks like he is taking the fight.
Yeah, but he's going to lose. Well, you might ask why? Because reasons. It just happens. It just happens. You see this? Now he's just retreating. He's retreating. I told you. I told you.
Reasons, not good reasons, but just reasons.
No, because reasons. That is the reason. The reason are reasons.
Not good ones.
Well, okay.
What? Look at small anime girl on the island on the left with all the stone on it.
Yeah,
he built a single farm, no mill, just one farm.
No, but there was a town center there. I don't know if you saw. There, at one point there was a town
Oh,
center.
it got thread by Gray.
Yeah,
I see now.
Yeah. Gray decided to take it down, and well, there is a farm in there. But you know, these guys need a little bit of food. So yeah, that's why the farm is there. And the villager with the food is trying to get to the island. Just look at it. At the border of the island with small anime girl, you can see that Billy is trying to get, was trying to get to the, he's still trying, or now he's going to keep farming. Well, you know what, that's what he wants to do, so that is amazing. And now Thomas Stefan is attacking from the shore. He's taking this beautiful place that had, that pretty lumber camp. That amazing lumber camp is still there for some reason. It's not been refreshed. I don't know why. There is no castle on the shore, so yeah, whatever. And on the island of a small anime girl, she has been landed once again. You might ask yourself, why is this guy making condottiero when he's just 2 steps away from champions? And the answer is because reasons.
I am just so confused at the idea to even make champions when you got condos. Condos are just strong.
They are.
Like, you hit Imperial Age, you don't have to wait, what is it, like 1.5 minutes to research champion? You just instantly make condos, and they are fast.
They are.
Like, they're basically knights without any research.
Yeah, but the thing is that...
And they're really cheap.
In the end, champions are stronger. They are slower. But for raids, condottiero are better. Yeah, that is true. But do you think...
Well, resource-wise, it's honestly just right away better. It's like saying like champions are better than knights because they only cost 20 gold against 70. So you can't really make that comparison. But I don't know. I just don't understand why you went longswords in the first place. It just seems insane to me. But these are these guys. They do their thing.
Rule 3 of the stream: the caster is always wrong. So yes, I am wrong.
It says nothing about the co-caster being wrong.
Ah, no. It says caster, not co-caster, because I never had one. But okay, in the island of Bayer Pansy, we can see that Gray is taking everything down with just halberdiers. And some well, he has some samurai, but there are not a lot of them. And keep on.
The Japanese halberdiers, they attack faster, so
they are
really strong.
I only play with Japanese, so I should know. Yeah.
My favorite civ was Japanese for a very long time as an arena player.
And why would you stop using them?
Because I go random every game, because I'm not a noob.
Oh,
when I get Japanese, I thoroughly enjoy them.
That hurts. But okay, now Gray with the BM making a town center just where the town center used to be. The town center of Mario Pass used to be, and we got the top player attacking the bottom player in the score. By the way, but okay.
Well, now he's the bottom player after being attacked.
Yeah, but look at the small anime girl's island in the middle. He has a stable. What can you say about it?
What the fuck is he gonna make?
Elephants, of course. What kind of question is that?
Elephant dies to one single monk. The elephant can't kill anything on the island because there's nothing else on the island to kill anyway.
No, but
man, but look at the small anime girl's home.
But
this is a weird one because he has Iron Buy, which kill the condos, but the Iron Buy can't kill the trebs, so he's kind of stuck. And the castle going up in his gold.
Yeah, but that castle can be easily stopped. Could be easily stopped. He just needs to focus the trebuchet and the Iron Buy there, and I think that's going to be fine. But well, what you say about the stable in the island of the small anime girl, the only thing that you cannot deny is that it's stylish.
And it's Burmese, you know, same architecture as Khmer. It's okay, but honestly, Khmer elephants are better, so it's kind of...
Yeah.
It gets some style points, but it has no other points. It's just a waste of space.
Look at this. Condottiero took this trebuchet down while the Arambai were, I don't know, they were fighting. I think they were fighting the galleons, but now they just came back and are taking the Condottiero down. Why would you take them so far away? while all these skirmishes
man.
are destroying the town center, they are going to go for the castle. And the other, now the other one is going to make a town center in the base of Small Enemy Girl, while Thomas Stefan just crosses there and just says hello. And nothing else. Calcoco is being destroyed by cannon galleons that are Spanish cannon galleons, which means that they shoot faster, some kind of random ballistics.
And ballistics, yeah.
Ballistics there. But Calcoco has finally made a dock on the back of his base, and the villagers who made it, how dare they make it? The galleons are going to take everything down. Just look at it. Dead on the.
Yikes.
It's murder on the dance floor. That's what's going to happen.
I'm more concerned, like, who's going to die first? Are we going to see Major Pansy die to grey first, or are we going to see Small Anime Girl die to green first?
It's going to be Calcoco.
I think we're going to see Pansy die first.
I think it's going to be Calcoco. I understand.
I'm more concerned about death.
Yeah, but look at Mayor Pansy. He has a steady income of food, even though it's not organized. But he has some transport ship. I think that he's thinking about sending some villagers. Does he have a villager even? Okay, Mayor Pansy is going to be the first one dead.
This is FFA though. He has no allies. He can only hide with those. He can't exactly.
The Halberdiers using their bonus attack against ships. They took one transport ship down, and now this samurai is going to take another transport ship down. How often do you see this happen? Isn't it amazing? You didn't see that. You
can't say I see that often, but this is. I was just double checking to see what the bonus damage helps get against ships, and it is 17. That is huge.
That's why you have to use that's why you use Halberdiers on Water Nomad. That's why you use them.
I see pikemen used a lot, but,
yeah,
I never actually considered halberdier, but it's a big bump from pike to halb. Yeah. That's insane.
Okay, now we go back to Small Enemy Grill. He has lost his town center. These walls now make no sense. Maybe deleting them to get a little bit of stone back would be a good idea, but no, he's going to just unpack them in the face of the other one. Why? I ask myself. And they are not dead yet! Why are they not dead yet? They should be dead by now, but no! The Condotieros decided that attacking the house was a better idea. But is he going to let these trebuchets take this? They are not even attacking the other trebuchets! They were attacking the castle! Well, at least the castle is on fire, but still! It's not that. And now the Condottiero has decided to go and attack the Eco and not attack the trebuchet. The trebuchet is still attacking the castle.
Either way, Small Enemy Girl is dead. I mean, I don't understand why Major Pansy wants to team up with Red and FFA. I don't think they quite understand what FFA is, just like we've not understand what Diplo is.
It's not diplomacy, but he has villagers. He still has villagers. So he could go to somebody else's island if somebody dies. And the reason for this is
true, if someone dies, but what? Who else is dead? I mean, Yellow's dead, but
I think that look. What I think that could happen is that Thomas Stefan will say, yes, Mayor Pansy, we're going to team. I'm going to give you Calcoco's island. We can trade, and then in the end, when everybody dies, you just resign, because that's what happens. Because he helped.
What a bunch of noobs.
Oh, come on! Okay, and now Small Enemy. Look at this! I don't know if you can see this, but in the middle south of this of Small Enemy Girl's base, there is one trebuchet with 20 HP taking down a castle, and I think it's going to happen. No, it's not going to happen. Now finally, the Condottiero have reached there. This trebuchet has been there for forever with 20 HP remaining, and it was taking the castle down. And why? They are even now battle elephants. Battle elephants now. She does have the gold. She does have the gold. Remember the first island. Now she's going to try to take the gold with a mining camp, but it's not going to happen because the other one has the control of the galleon. And that's what I said at the beginning, didn't I? I said they are going to go to the middle at the beginning. They will not care about anything, but at some point some galleons will be on the middle, just preventing anybody from taking the resources, but they themselves, the ones who are taking people away from the resources, are not going to take them. But now, well, we go back to Small Enemy Girl's base, and she's going to try to wall his gold when our galleons are attacking.
Not gonna happen.
No, and even if that happens, the galleons can reach. Even if that happens.
And Calcutta is not even on the island anyway with his own TC. I mean, what if he wants to start taking that gold?
Well,
I mean, he's already making his own monastery. He's gonna go monks, which can convert over those walls. Calcutta can even like cement this game, take Small Enemy Girl out of it, and he's not even gonna win himself.
The walls might happen. The walls might happen. The walls happened! They are not, she's not fully walled, but still the walls happened. Well, that's an accomplishment and a half. But
Oh man, if I slap my forehead anymore, it's gonna be bright red by tomorrow.
oh, now look! Major Pants is moving. I don't know where he's going, but he's moving. He's moving with his transport ship and his war galleys. I don't know. And he's Malay. How could you lose? But anyways, let's see how much food does he have. He has 3K. Oh, Thomas Stefan has a no. But I don't think that he can see that, or can he? He can see. I mean, Major Pants is running on the side. No, he cannot see that. Well, he will see that with the feature ship, but still. Oh no! Look, Major Pansy is going to the north or to the east, and he's going to be found by these galleons.
Oh man, those are on patrol. They're on patrol. He's gonna kill them all.
Yes. No,
Oh no!
maybe,
What a way to throw everything away.
Because he didn't
Oh,
know.
man.
Maybe one transport ship will survive. I don't know. No, he's going. What are you doing? Major Pansy has one transport ship left, and it's going to die.
No.
It's gone. Major Pansy is dead. He's been defeated.
That is painful
and
to
it
watch.
hurts
That
me.
was horrific.
Oh, what
Oh
happened?
no!
It
You
just
should have
happened.
made this like You should have made this, what's that mode?
Huh?
Sudden death, where you only have the one town center. That
No,
would be extra fun
but
to
I
see.
did not decide the settings. I do not decide the settings. I never decide the settings
Yeah.
except the last one. I always decide the
Well, you
settings
should
of the
bully
last one.
your audience until they pick good settings.
No, I want to
looking-
have fun. I want to have fun with everything. And now look, small anime girl. Do you remember the place she walled? It's been attacked
Yeah.
by Calcoco, and she has a guard tower in there, or he. A guard tower. She managed to make a guard tower in there that is taking
got
the galleons
Bracer.
down. Yeah, with Bracer, and they are taking the galleons
Ah,
down.
that's what I was looking for.
Amazing.
Does
turbo
small
ship
anime
is
girl have heated shot?
Does she?
Yes, she does. Oh, he, whatever it is, does have heated shot.
I think his real name is Vinivert. Viniverto.
Is what?
Vinivert, his real name. See, yeah, he has a hidden shot. So, okay, now, look. They are on Small Anime Girl Island, and the other one is there, and look, green is attacking blue on Yellow's Island. And now the villagers cannot get out because they are walled. They cannot get out. They decided to enter the guard tower. They decided to, and I
Even
think
Green is complaining about the guard tower.
guard tower touch.
So, it looks like Calcutta's making a dock so you can make emergency transports to get off the island. He's even converting the fire ship so he's got a safe way to get off the island.
I
but
told you
you
they were
can't do
going to
anything.
convert. I told you they were going to convert the boats. And you said no, they're not going to make monks. Ha! In your face, Nomad!
They're
In your
noobs,
face!
you don't expect them to make monks.
Huh?
But I mean, I was looking over at Gray's base, and honestly, he is starting to build some ranges over on what used to be Major Pansy's island.
Yeah,
I don't know what his plan is. He's not gained population in a while. He has some water force, so he's probably able to land whoever he wants, and he has some army, but he's
No.
just not landing anyone. I don't know what he's doing. He's kind of done nothing for ages.
well, no, he's tower rushing Thomas Stefan.
Wait, what? Oh,
His tower rushing Thomas
how
Stefan.
did I miss this?
His tower
He actually
rushing
went
him.
to Sama.
Yes, it's almost.
I haven't seen this done in a game in over a year.
But once you see it, you cannot unsee it, and you get addicted to this. But because now you see that just 20 seconds before the 1 hour mark, a tower rush in islands on Imperial Age. Amazing. There is nothing else I can say about this. And now Calcoco is making more docks in the base that used to be Small Anime Girls, but Small Anime Grill can still survive because he has his town center on the middle island that has not been attacked, and it's just guarded, beautifully guarded by this stable where he can make a lot of elephants from. But okay, back onto Thomas
Look at
Stefan.
look over at Calcutta's base. He's just about to lose his transport ship with a villager on it to the
No.
ships of Thomas Stefan. There he is. Just
I,
lost it.
I didn't see it. I was trying to look for it, but I didn't see
It's
it.
Calcutta's base. I mean, if you look where Thomas Stefan is now trading with trade cogs
Okay, yeah.
with Calcutta. Oh, Calcutta has another transport ship.
Now there is a transport ship. Yeah, I can see it.
He
And,
just lost one, but he's got another
Yeah,
one.
yeah, but the villager inside. Look how much HP
9
she has.
population.
look at the HP, and in the north there is almost there is another transport ship with 2 villages inside, 2 of them, and they are both female. I don't know how they're going to try to reproduce, but that is happening now. And then
look at the very north. Look at the north of Green's base. There's also a transport ship with 1 single villager in it.
Coco is everywhere. Small anime grill is trying to escape as well. You can see his transport ship going all the way to. Well, now she decided not to go there. But maybe she and Calcoco can think of something. But I don't know where could they land. And on the other side, we got Thomas Stefan defending. He is defending against a tower rush. With a lot of elite cannon galleons on the way, fast fire ships galleons, everything is there. And he's still trading. They are letting him trade. Calcoco is just laughing now because he sees... What? He says, hi, Jello. Yes, they are both just trying to run away somewhere, and Lord Grey has some stuff in the north of his island, and they are all idle. Why not delete them, or why not go to other island and try to take something? I don't know. Maybe Mayor Pan's island has some wood. It does. So why would not go there and keep well, everything is idle. And the first thing that a small animal girl is going to make is an outpost to see who is there, and she's going to find, or he's going to find an empty island because there is nothing there. There is no farms.
Well, one more concerned about here is what's gonna happen. I mean, obviously it looks pretty clear that Grey's just stomping everyone, but right now look at Grey's homeland. He's defenseless. He's got about 100 villagers there with not a single bit of defense. So if Green just transported over 10 condotieros, then Grey would die. But yeah, we're talking about ifs here.
But why would you transport units there and waste your time to take an island that has nothing basically? And plus, Grey has another base now. He has another base that is full of resources, full of relics, full of houses, full of even has walls that you can say you claimed from Mayor Pansy. So why would
you gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, that is true. He's about to have one more island. I don't know if you... Well, yes, Thomas Stefan's island is going to go down soon. And, well, looks like Thomas Stefan is going to be another one to move. He has a lot of transport ships on the back of his island. Can you see that? In his transport...
Yeah, I can see he's starting to get rid of the houses and villagers.
Yeah, the villagers are going to go, so I don't know where they're going to... Well, they are trying to go to Calcoco's base. Calcoco is alive. Where is Calcoco? Well, look at this. Look at this. Grey's in Grey's Island. You can see the battle elephants. Ha! You were asking what they're going to do. There are battle elephants. You were asking. You said that Green could transport some condotieros in there. Why would you transport condotieros in there when you can make your own battle elephants in there? Why? And look at this. Giving great population. Giving great population. That is what he needs right now, giving him population space. And Grey is now taking everything that Thomas Stefan has. But why would you move the transport ship? Okay, now he's moving. Now Thomas Stefan is moving the transport ships with some conquistadores as well. Why?
Grey has Cat Baruto on his treasures, which is quite good. Yeah. What I'm more concerned about is why didn't Red even think to go hand cannoneer? Spanish have the faster firing gunpowder units, so I don't know why he didn't go for hand cannoneer against the halberdier.
Maybe he didn't know.
You know, like how. Well, hand cannoneer plus launcher is one of the top combinations in AoE too. So
Grey is now on his island and making monasteries to try to convert the battle elephants, but I think he won't be able to do it. Not because he lacks the economy, but because he doesn't have population. He doesn't have population. He's making houses. Maybe thinking that that's going to raise his population, but no. The limit is 300. He's making houses. Look at Calcoco's base. Now there is a horde of red dots going all around there with a lot of bomber cannons and all that good stuff. They are just, well, looks like this is Red's base now.
Oh man, do we even have really... What's funny here is like some of the only gold left on the map.
Look at Calcoco. Huh? Can you see Calcoco in the west?
Oh no.
Can you see him?
He's gonna lose that ship.
He's going to lose that transport ship, and I think that's the last thing he has. And Grey has found him.
No, he has 4 population still.
He still has?
He still has a villager on next to the stable on Voldemort's Island. Grey's Island, yeah.
Yeah, it is. What the hell?
He also has a dog left on his own island.
These battle elephants. One of them died. I don't know how they died. Maybe because of town center. But now the monks are going out. They are going to try to convert this battle elephant. I don't know if they are going to do more than that. But okay, that's good. Looks like the flares. There are so many flares. But okay, whatever. looks like the final battle is going to be between gray and green. Looks like that at least, unless Thomas Stefan does something else. He's trying to rebuild in the base that used to be Calcocos. But the next, I think that the next target for gray now will be, of course, whatever that is near him, which is what used to be Calcocos. And he's going to find Thomas Stefan there, and I don't think that Thomas Stefan can defend with what he has, unless he can prevent him from entering the island in the first place. What the hell?
I'm just trying to find out where
look in Gray's base, in the north of Gray's base, the last villager from Calcoco is going to die because of a Japanese battle elephant. No, he decided to not go there. Why? Did you see that? It was following her, and then the villager just decided to not go, to not advance anymore, and the battle elephant just switched it. And the other one
on defensive stance.
And the other one is trading with Gray without noticing it. And is that the only villager that Calcoco has? It is!
There's 2 villagers there, but Calcotto has 3 populations, so he has... Oh, the transport ship.
Yeah,
counts as 1, yeah. Transport ship, 2 villagers, that is his 3 pop. Those are all he has left.
Yeah.
If those monks convert those 2 villagers, GG.
Yeah, it is going to be GG. He's going to make a market, maybe to try to really make a dock, says Voldemort. And
no. Calcutta doesn't have 100 wood. He can't make a trade cart.
No, but he can. Oh no, right.
Oh, he can buy resources.
He can buy.
I just completely forgot how. I forgot how the game worked for a minute there. This is just so obscene that.
So obscene.
It's absolutely destroying my brain.
But well, the word choice is amazing. I have to say that. But now Small Anime Girl is going to be defeated. Well, I think he will be, because look at this. Look at the middle. It's going to be completely destroyed by the other one. There is
no, Small Anime Girl has a transport ship with villagers on it.
Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. Oh, I cannot do that. But okay, there is nowhere to go, nowhere to hide, nothing to do, and I think that that's going to be it.
There is a transport ship. Small Anime Girl has a transport ship that's just east of Calcutto's island. It's just going between that and...
I see it. Now there are...
Oh, and just landed with 4 villas.
4 villages, yes, but this island now belongs to Thomas Stefan, and Thomas Stefan can take him out of... What was that building? I didn't know.
That was a castle, but I think he decided it's probably a useless place. He has a lot of food and gold left, so I guess sure he can make elephants if he wanted.
Yeah, he's making it stable now, but does she know who is the owner of this island? He can see Calcoco's building there, but nothing else. Well, now she...
He has no clue. He's never even seen this island. He has no idea what's on it.
Yeah, the exploration... But she's... Oh, okay, she was a Burmese. But the exploration, man, she just forgot about it. And okay, let's go back to the main base. She now has she now has 7. What did you see? Tell me, what is it?
Small Anime Girl's lumber camp on that on Thomas Stefan's new island used to be Calcutto's. Look at his lumber camp. Yeah, 3 single trees, and he built a lumber camp on them.
There are 5. Really. Actually, there are 5. But Thomas Stefan will see that.
Well, 2 very far away. But Thomas Stefan now probably sees
Thomas Stefan knows, and now he's going to send a monk. He's going to wall it because he wants to be sure that they do not escape. He's not thinking that they came with a transport ship. Now Small Anime Girl knows. He knows he's going away into the transport ship. I think it's not going to. Now he's going to go back. I don't know why. Okay, first you decide to go away.
Oh, big move coming up. Green has just landed on Gray's base. I mean, Calcutto has...
Look at the amount of galleons he has!
But...
The other one! The amount of galleons! They are going to die to the castle!
Oh, man.
That is amazing! And there are a lot of fights going... He doesn't even give a shit!
He didn't even get bracer.
No, he doesn't care.
Bracer.
No bracer, no.
400 galleons, no bracer.
A lot of galleons. They are fighting. They are not even fighting. They are just running through this castle to these fast fire ships, to these elite cannon galleons, to these other galleons, and they just don't care. They are just like passing. They see him rolling. They hate him, but they just not caring. They just look. They made it to the other side, and now they are they patrolling on no attack stance? No, and now where are they going? They are going. Where are they going? I don't understand. They are going to fight. Look the road they decided to go to fight in the end in this place that is between what used to be Small Anime Girls, both 2 islands. They went all the way
man.
there to try to fight
The
pathfinding.
only thing I could think of, only one thing I could think of is that he's trying to lure away the army so he could then attack back with all his new galleys up
not
top.
even you
But
can-
that's bullshit. That's
not
no
even
chance.
you can get that. And now Small Anime Girl, that's the only thing she has is one fishing ship and one transport ship. I don't know what else, but she lost or he lost all his villagers. Now saying that in the chat. Well, that's it. I guess that's it for Small Anime Girl. Hello, Santiago. How are you? Let's rock. And well. As we were saying, here, Gray is going to take all the units that the other one had because of the pathing he decided to take. And there are a lot of galleons here for the other one as well. He's making more galleons, but is he going to sacrifice them to nothing once again? He's going to fight.
Starship is going to destroy them all.
Do you
Small and we're still in the game, not resigning because he's an asshole, but there's
man, after all you've seen,
he has 3 ships.
After all you've seen, do you really think that these 5 ships are going to beat this guy? After all you've seen.
Yes.
Well,
I guarantee this fire ship's gonna win that fight.
Okay, let's check that out. God damn it, why are you right? Why are
Because
you
I've
right?
played this game before.
Oh no, he's going to lose the transport ship. Oh no, the transport ship is fine. It has 4 lumberjacks in there. And what's he going to build? I'm attacking, says the other one. Yes, I know you are, but where are you attacking? This is not the right way to do that. Now he's going to make a castle in Gray's base, but that castle, what is the point? What is the point? Anyways, looks like the other one is taking the wood that is in the middle, but and trying to take whatever that used to be on the Small Enemy Girl's base, who has not resigned yet, even though he has only 1 fishing ship, 1 transport ship, and I don't know what else. There are 3 populations there. I think I
It's
saw.
a fire ship.
It's a fire ship. Yes, it's a fire ship.
Which just got killed.
Yeah, it's dead. It's not dead. There are only 2 people in there, but as long as there is 1 unit, there is still a chance.
Kakoto adding a TC over on Gray's Island, and Gray has no scouting of this.
Where?
On what used to be Major Pansy's Island.
Yeah.
Kakoto adding a TC. Nice.
Amazing. He's now making a...
What if he actually rebooms from this? He has 1,500 food. He could easily add a lot more villagers.
Yeah, he could. I don't know if he will, but he could do that. But as I said before, as long as you have 1 unit, you still have a chance to win. Because everybody could resign, just because reasons, right? And then...
Tired of waiting you to stop hiding.
That's how a Small Anime Girl would win. And now she's making, or he's making a fish trap! Yes! Looks like the other one not only made 1 castle, well, this castle is not going to happen! It's going to go down! Yes, it's now down, but the other castle in the north did happen, and it made a trebuchet. And not only that, a legion of this crossbowmen coming out from there. And some condottiero somewhere, Small Anime Girl resigns now!
Oh,
Why? You had
sucks.
all to win! You had everything to win, you had 1 fishing ship and 1 transport ship! But no, she decided to leave like the cowards. But okay.
Oh, I
What is
only
it?
just realized.
What?
Kakoto built that market on Gray's base so that Gray can trade with him. And then
Yes.
Green came over and killed the market.
Yes, I told you that was going to
Oh,
happen.
that's smart move from Green. Yeah, but that's a really smart move from Green.
On the other side, we
Insanely
got Thomas
smart.
Stefan destroying the fish shop that...
Navy,
that-
yeah.
that Mayor Pansy had. I don't know why, he's just doing that, maybe for points, but whatever. And Small Anime Girl now has a fish shop in there. Well, she left, but still has the fish shop. And a lot of Nomad, by the way, Nomad trade cooks on the east of the map trying to look for somewhere to trade, I guess?
He was trading, but I guess maybe the dock he was trading with got destroyed. I wonder
Yeah.
if any of these players know in a free-for-all, if someone resigns, you could just delete their buildings, no matter who.
No, you can't, unless you're allied.
That's only applies to locked teams, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is locked now.
A lot of teams being off, but if a lot of teams is on, then that doesn't count.
Okay.
I think.
Look like...
I think it's dodgy. I don't exactly play these games often. I play real games, but.
Okay.
Oh, but is Thomas Stefan going to completely catch Calcotto's?
Calcoco has
Villages
found,
of guard here.
Calcoco, no Calcoco, Thomas Stefan has found the town center of Calcoco, and he's just going to ignore it. He attacked it, and now he's just going to ignore it. Look at all this army that could take Blue's stuff down, but no, he's just going to go and try. Oh, now he sees it. Now he sees it. There are 2 villagers in there. Now he's going to attack it. Is he going to die because of that? Is my question. Calcoco only has 5 people, 3 people now alive, and they are inside the same base. And one, see, he only has 2 villagers and 1 transport ship. 2 villagers.
Yep, and the one villager is currently probably going to walk inside of Grey's castle if he doesn't build a dock here.
I think that's going to happen. David, it is a nomad. By the way, I wonder, do you know what would be amazing? Do you see that little pond in Grey's base that used to be Mayor Pansies? Near where...
Yes,
Yeah. What if
with the
he
one shore fish in it.
Yeah. What if he makes a dock there, and then he makes a lot of elite cannon
It'd be in
gunners?
range of the castle.
No. Grey making it. Grey making it. Just to
Oh,
have,
Grey making it.
Yeah. Just to have 1 elite cannon gunner there. Just because it looks good.
It'd be pretty strong actually.
I think
But
so.
the elite Callan galleons of Thomas Stefan right now.
Yeah, they are destroying almost
Those are
everything. But
wrecking
now,
everything.
Now Grey is coming with some fire galleys, some of them, and they are all going to die, sadly. But now, well, looks like Grey has finally taken Green's base. He has landed. He has sent some elite skirmishers, and making a castle, making barracks, and Green is just going to let him do that. He's not going to do anything. Green even hasn't even finished taking his wood. Now on Grey's castle, the other one is going to try to take the terraces down with villagers, and that never works. That never works. Even he has some arbalists in the back, and that is not going to happen. So I think it's pretty safe to say that maybe Grey has the game won, unless Thomas Stefan army can do a lot of damage, which I don't see happening soon, at least. But now, well,
Thomas Stefan owns a lot of islands, so he could just make docks anywhere. The problem is where Thomas Stefan's original island was, that Grey didn't actually kill the docks. There's like, what, 8 docks there?
He has
So that's a bit of a worry. Yeah.
So, okay, let's go back to him, but he cannot make many boats now because he doesn't have the gold. Red Army away, says Calcoco. Is he cooperating with Grey? Yes, I think he is. Okay, they are cooperating. Maybe now Calcoco is going to make a market for Grey. Maybe. Because he was asking, is Grey now gone? Yes, he said, and now he's going to make another town center there. So okay, that is what's happening, and even though Thomas Stefan has a lot of docks, he cannot make a lot out of them because he doesn't have the gold. He can sell wood, but wood in this map is really is a commodity.
Yeah, it's not like he actually took over anyone else's island. He's now on Calcoco's original island.
Oh no, Calcoco!
Still not loaded.
Calcoco lost his town center again.
Oh.
God damn it!
Calcoco has 3 villagers, 3.
No, he has
one transport ship, 1 villager, and then another villager, which looks like it probably should die soon.
Where is?
But
okay. I saw that before, and I don't know where the other. Ah, there it is. The transport ship is really hidden, right?
use your Idleville hockey.
Yeah, I used my military idol to find the transport ship.
I'll make you 2K in one day.
Huh? What?
I'll make you 2K one day.
Okay. Now, well, Thomas Stefan has a huge trade route. Who's he trading with? Oh, he's trading with the other one. So that means that Green and Red are going to try to fight against Grey. Now, well, the villager of Calcoco is now dead. He only has 1 transport ship with 1 villager. I don't know what he's going to do with that, but that's all he has now.
Well, no one can afford spies right now because obviously it still costs 30,000 gold.
Unless you kill the villagers.
Because everyone actually has villagers. But
Unless you kill the villagers. But the villagers are being killed because, look, the other one is sending, once again, all these villagers to kill the Is that going to happen? Is that really going to happen? Villagers taking 1 trebuchet down. Is that actually going to happen? No, it's not going to happen.
There's a lot of hussars. The hussars are going to get wiped out. They might be able to snipe 2 trebs, but I don't think they're going to snipe one.
That's gonna be it. But the villagers are not going to do anything. They will! Are they going to? No, okay. For a moment, I thought that they might take.
I said 2 trebs.
Yeah.
It's very close to 2.
Yeah. What is your dog? Says Grey. What is your dog? It's going to try to trade with the dog. Yes, there is the dog. And now 2 markets, 1 market and 1 town center for Calcoco in the base of Voldemort. Well, I said his name. Whatever. And on the other side, on Mayor Pansy's base. Well, all the villagers that were taking food are being killed by Thomas Stefan. I don't know if you can see this. Look at them, the amount of bodies.
Wait, where?
In the what used to be Mayor Pansy's base, there are where the Elite Cannon Galleon are, there were a lot of villagers taking wood. They all died. They are all
Ah, yeah, I see the bodies. I see
Yeah.
the skeletons.
Yeah, you see the bodies hit the floor.
I mean, we could clearly see that Kalkoto is working with Gray. I don't understand why. Maybe he just wants to... Because obviously he's not going to win, so why would you help someone else win rather than just resigning and do something productive with your life? But
I understand why, and I'm going to tell you now. And the reason is because Kalkoko was attacked by Thomas Stefan. So what Kalkoko wants is to see Thomas Stefan dead, and that's why he will help Gray. And once Thomas Stefan dies, and once the other one dies, Kalkoko will resign and let Gray win. That's what's going to happen.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to come into work tomorrow and say, sorry, I slept in. I was too busy doing this. How do I explain this?
Well, you just do like I do. Just say what you look and try to make a sense out of it, because it's always fun. Well, at least to me.
I watched a bunch of noobs slap each other around for 2 hours.
But it was amazing. You have to accept it. And now, Kalkoko is making trade cogs. He's trading with, as I said before, with Gray, and well, that's it. That's it. Now, well, other one was also trading with Voldemort before, but he decided to delete his dock, and now he's just going to trade with Kalkoko. Amazing. And the trade that Thomas Stefan and the other one have looks healthy, because nothing is attacking them. Nothing is attacking, not even the castle from the other one. It's just too far away to attack anything. So they are going to be fine there. But there is a little bit of peace now. It's not that I'm going to go to the bathroom, but there is peace. And, well, looks like Lord Voldemort...
What?
What? Okay.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the peace.
Oh, peace. P-E-A-C.
Yeah.
Like, fuck
What?
you.
What?
Well, I mean, I was just looking at Lord Voldemort's pop. He's gone from 300 down to 150. Kalkoko right now is making some
the
trade cogs. I don't see too much.
The problem is that there are no there is no way to keep producing units when you do not have resources on the map, and most of the resources on the map have been exhausted by now. Most of them.
So it comes all down to trade, and it looks like green
Have you ever seen the map Desert Nothing?
The map what?
Desert Nothing? I have a lot of weird maps that we play here. And
Christ, no.
Desert
Anything
Nothing,
that has the word nothing in the title deserves where it belongs, in the bottom of the barrel, pissed on by about 40 fucking sailors, kicked over the sideboard, and just absolutely destroyed.
with magnets? You understand that joke, right?
No.
With magnets?
Nope, no clue.
How can you not? Okay, you know what? Forget it. Because you knew the joke about has anyone a little bit farted decided and whatever. I thought that you knew the other jokes from that place you should not talk about. But anyways.
I know a few, but my English is not so good, so...
Oh! Where are you from?
Scotland. I speak a dialect natively.
Yeah, you told me, yeah.
I don't speak English.
I read that. Okay. Now we go back here to Thomas Stefan, who's killing samurais from the shore, and Greg was still sending the samurai to the shore to die. Look at it.
Oh.
He's sending them to die. And now another shot is going to be fired. Another shot is... Yeah, okay, now happened. And the samurai has been activated and will try to attack... No, he won't. Okay, that happened. Okay, now there is one market inside in Lord Voldemort's base.
I would say Thomas Stefan is in a clear winning position right now.
Yes, he is. I think he is. With the help of Green, I think he might do it. Green is now using, of course, the best counter to Halberdiers in his own island. Then being, of course, Hussar. Hussar are the best
weakest cavalry unit against the biggest counter to cavalry.
No, that is the only thing you can do, man. When you are against impossible tasks, you try impossible settings. So that's why he's sending Hussars to try to take down Halberdiers. Do
you remember in like before African Kingdoms?
Yeah.
No, it was after African Kingdoms actually. It was the skirmishers of Italians. You know the unique tech Pavis that gives archers extra armor? That used to apply to skirmishers as well. So you'd have skirmishers that'd be like invulnerable.
I think that there was Pavas armor, Pavena armor or something like that.
Yeah, I used to apply to skirmishers. It was amazing.
Was amazing. But now it's not! And oh no, Calcoco! God damn it, Calcoco! Calcoco has been betrayed by Voldemort! Why did you have to place
Where?
your trust with him? In the base that used to be Mayor Panzers, but maybe Calcoco will say, dude, you're attacking me, and now he's going to move. I think that may happen. But okay, look like...
I saw him make the cannon galleons. Coco flared dumb and said, "Why are you making these?" He said
Oh!
nothing.
Thomas Stefan in the middle of two of Grace,
Oh.
of Grace
Voldemort
bases,
can't stop
and
that.
all these guys are going to die. Let the bodies hit the floor because they will! Oh! Oh! Just make it happen! Don't lag me now! Okay. Don't stop me now. Don't stop me.
I'm having such a bad
I'm
time.
having a good time dying to gallows. Look at everybody's going down to the fire of the gallows and the cannons there. Everybody will die and stop chopping. They're just trying to run, but they will not do it now. They can stop this madness. And that's what
That actually takes away Voldemort's access to wood. Voldemort only has 400 wood in the bank. So if he
Oh.
loses all the wood on the island, he has no wood income at all.
Okay, that is bad for him. He can still buy because he has trade, but that's the only thing he can do. And how costly is
He has no trade. Coco's market's... Wait, why did Voldemort's market got destroyed?
See,
All his
I
trade
mean
is
yes,
idle.
but I don't know where. He's making another one, but what the hell?
Yeah, you didn't have to translate C into English for me. I know that means yes.
Yeah. I'm sorry. So sometimes I just it just happens. It just happens. You think in another language. So okay, yeah. In order to buy wood, you need 123 gold. That is a lot, and I don't think that Voldemort can because he only has 300 gold, and with this, Thomas Stefan, the unlikeliest rival for Lord Voldemort, has finally dethroned him, and he's going to take this wood. Look at this.
He's guaranteed to win. Yeah, look at this. Look at everything. It's like, look at Voldemort's wood count. He has 56 wood in the bank. Like, he can't even afford to make more trade cards because he has no wood. And he's just lost the only piece of wood he has access to.
Yeah. I see that.
That's an
that is
abomination.
horrible. Yeah, well, Calcoco will be sad because of this, because of course he was counting on Voldemort on taking down Thomas Stefan, who killed him, but that's not going to happen now. What is going on in the north? Oh, they see that. Oh, okay. No, it was just a little bit of trade, but no, nothing there. Okay, let's make peace with blue, says the other one. Why now? Why would you like to make peace with blue? He doesn't have anything to offer. So why would you do that? Okay, now we have champions fighting against halberdiers, and the halberdiers are going to win because they have monks, they have conquistadores in the back, and okay, yes, the champions, even though the Japanese are going to die. And now the problem is that Lord Voldemort doesn't have anything to survive with, and well, unless that something involves food and gold. That's champions, maybe. That's the only thing that I think that he can do.
Champion's fine, but it's not going to be able to get off the shore, so there's no point in making land units.
Well, maybe he can convert a transport ship. Let's just think about the possibilities. Okay, without castle or ship, says Calcoco. So he wants to. Well, I have seen this happen before. They say, well, now I'm on my last moments, and I dare you to beat me without castle or ships. And I have seen that happen, and I've seen that until the end. There is one game in my stream that has over 5 hours. A free for all.
There's no way I'm watching that.
Oh, no, maybe you're not, but I have seen it twice. But okay, I love long games. And here we are with heavy demolition ships trying to take the galleons from Lord Voldemort, and these are the last galleon he has. Does he have ballistics? Okay, no, yeah, okay, he has. Okay, good. For a moment I thought he didn't, and now Thomas Stefan is going to try to protect his galleons from this castle. Well, he's going to take this castle down with some elite kind of gunners, and I think that that's all for Grey. There is nothing that he can do. He doesn't have wood, he doesn't have boats, the only thing he has are some arbalets, some samurais, some trebuchets, but the only way for him to win is by taking some economy, and even if he does that, there are a lot of military on everywhere that could take him down. This castle that was on the shore is going to be... It's going to go down.
Yeah, absolutely gone.
Goodbye, my friend.
I mean, looking over at the other players, I mean, we look at Green. He's actually revamped a little bit. He's got quite a sizable army. He's obviously still losing his houses, so he's pop
Yeah.
at 120, 120
Yeah,
pop is not
but I
ideal.
think out of
But
everybody,
you know, that's a lot of military from green.
but out of
What can he do
everybody,
to fight red though? No chance.
yeah, but out of everybody, green is the only one who has wood. And yeah, that's true. How do you fight red in this? Even if there was no economy for red, I think that he can still win because of the amount of military he has in the presence of the water.
Look at this. Voldemort asking in chat, do you know where I can find trees?
Yes, I don't know if anybody will answer that. Because of course they don't want him to win. And the only place that...
Koto has gone fully AFK. He's had units sitting doing nothing for ages.
No, he's talking. Can you read? By the
Yeah,
way,
but that's the chat show.
Oh no, but he's not AFK. He's just there. But there are some street. Oh, now it looks like the other one is going to make a move. I don't know what he's going to do, but he's going somewhere. I don't know where with all his galleons. He has a lot of them, and well, it looks like Thomas Stefan is going to end up whatever he can take from the shore. And once he finds the last army of Voldemort, well, he's just going to he's trying to run away, but there is no way that he can. Not with all these fighting him. Even the demolition ships are attacking the docks. Everything is going. Everything is going to shit, and he is going to send 2 fast fire ships, thinking that will stop these guys. That is not going to happen.
All 2 of them.
They are. Look, these guys are. Are they going to take? They took 1 galleon down. Okay, that is a win in my book. In my opinion, they're going to take another one. Another one. This Fargali he's going to take a demolition ship. He's not dead. How can it not be dead? Okay, he's now dead. But okay. Now it looks like Voldemort is going to trust.
Thomas Stefan absolutely dominating this game now.
See, he's doing it. He's doing it with style, with a lot of boats everywhere. And yes, he did good by...
Actually, take a look at this. Look at Thomas Stefan's take base, which is Calcutto's old base. Look at all the Green's galleons now in the back of Thomas Stefan.
Yeah, I was looking at them. There is a
what is he planning
to
do? What is he going to do? Is he going to kill the trade, or is he going to...
No, he's going to transport to some other place because there is a transport ship there.
Is there?
Oh no, there is not. I thought that there was one, but okay, I didn't see good, whatever.
Maybe he sent it elsewhere, but looks like he's probably going to try and, I don't know, kill the trade, do something to Thomas Stefan.
No, I don't think he will betray Thomas Stefan. I think, as I said before, they will try to win as a team. Well, not that you can win as a team, but once there are no enemies left, one of them, I think Green, will just resign. And now Grey is entering his transport ship, but there is nowhere to go, really. I don't think that there is somewhere to go because there is no wood. Well, there is a little bit of wood in what used to be the other one's base. That's what, like, less than 500. But that's all. And he, as I said before, the other one is the only one. The other one is the only one. Wow, he's the only one that can that has access to wood. And now, well, looks like yes, the other one is killing the trade cogs from Thomas Stefan in the south of the map. I don't know if that is really.
Yeah, called it. Called it. 100%.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's a betrayal or maybe he's helping him get more population space because he's not attacking what wasn't. Oh, maybe Thomas Stefan betrayed first because I see some galleons in that area. And well,
I don't know. It's a little bit odd, but
there are a lot of galleons.
There
are a lot of galleons and a lot of fast fire ships on the north of the other one's base now. Not his original base, but his second base that used to be a small enemy. Because there are so many bases, goddammit! But okay, there are a lot of boats in there that he should have sent. But now Thomas Stefan is going to make sure that the other one dies because he's just look at it. The only thing that this guy can do is just run away. Yes, they kill the trade, but that's actually something good for Thomas Stefan because he now has more space. But anyways.
Calcutta is finally decided to take his villagers off the main island of Voldemort and decided to hide them in the corner on his transport ship. Yeah, because he's just gonna go AFK at this point.
They are just friends until the end. There is also a trade code here just to be sure that he's accompanied. But okay, Grey has one builder. I don't know where is he trying to go, but okay. And I don't know what else is going to happen here. These villagers are the villagers that are inside what used to be the other one's base that are from Lord Voldemort.
One of their bases.
One of their bases.
I think he's probably still looking for trees, but not finding any.
Yes, he will. Well, there are some trees in that base, but he cannot take them because Thomas Stefan has vision of that. I think.
It's not even enough of them. Yeah.
What was it? Okay.
I still need to go to bed.
Now the other one is going to lose. He's finally going to lose all his galleons. No, they're going to run away. No, they're not going to run away. They're just going to stay and fight. And now Mayor Paz is asking green and gray working together now. Yes, they are. They are working together, I think, because they are not attacking each other and they are trading even. And yes, maybe I'm not sure. But the thing is that Red has the power. He has the power. And I think that after quite some time, he might be able to win. But the thing is now that the other one has a lot of guidance and is taking the dogs, the red dogs down, but it's not going to help him that much. Because Red has a lot of army. He doesn't even care about the economy anymore. Does he even has villagers working or doing something? No, all of them.
Come on, Green still does not have Bracer, the most basic upgrade, Bracer in Imperial Age.
Why would you need Bracer? Why would you need Bracer when you have Swag?
What
You
the
cannot,
fuck are you talking about?
You cannot argue my logic.
You don't have logic, that's why you can't quantify it.
Okay, anyways, the other one is taking, well, the other one is going to die! He's going to die to the hands of these galleons from Thomas Stefan. Well, now he's running away, but it's just prolonging the game a little bit more. And he says, damn, maybe he just realizes now that he doesn't have Bracer. Maybe.
Oh, we can hope, but at the same time, we can also doubt. And I am a big fan of doubting him.
Who?
Looks like, oh.
Say it!
It's not looking so good for Calcotto. Calcotto has galleys pretty much teabagging his transport ship with the villagers right there. Also, Voldemort sent some cannon galleons up to where Calcotto had his villagers in the transport ship, so maybe Voldemort's turned on Calcotto.
Calcotto has 6 villagers, but they were in a transport ship, but they were being attacked by a elite skirmisher, so he had to move out. And one of the villagers is going to be followed by Halberdiers, and he's going to die. No, he's not going to die! How is it not going to die? I don't understand why so many times they were about to kill one person, or one villager even, that was basically the last thing that was inside the island, and they just decided to move away. It's not because of defensive stance, because it looks like they are going inside a transport ship or something. Okay. On the other hand...
All 3 of them are against Thomas Stefan right now, so I don't see why they would want to kill Calcotto.
You said that Thomas Stefan had the game in the back. You said that.
Well, the thing is, Calcotto has absolutely no advantage at this point, but just having in the game makes him think that, you know, Thomas Stefan probably thinks he has 3 players to VS when he only has 2. Calcotto doesn't count.
It's more of
but staying in the
psychological stuff.
It's a mind game.
It's mind games, yes. Mind games win wars, my friend. That is how it happens. But okay, it doesn't look like Calcotto has a base now. His villagers survived. He has some other people inside a transport ship, but that's all. That's all. He doesn't have more than that. And now we're going to have a battle between Thomas Stefan and the other one near to what used to be Calcotto's base. There are so many places. There have been so many bases.
Which base used to be...
The base that
I
used
don't
to
know
be
which base used to be Calcotto's.
Okay, the base that used to be Calcotto's is...
no, I see. Yeah.
You see the fight, the great fight between Thomas Stefan, and it looks like even though the other one doesn't have Bracer, he's winning the battle against Spanish galleons and cannon galleons. Elite cannon galleons, by the way.
There's not enough cannon galleons in there.
Oh no, but they are coming from the other side. Can you see them with a lot of heavy demolition?
Yeah, that should actually destroy them.
That's going to be a sandwich. Well, I don't
Look
know.
at Lord Voldemort's pop though. Do you think he get back in the game when he has 40 pop?
I don't think, because he cannot do anything at this point. He doesn't have resources.
And no wood.
He doesn't have wood, so he cannot make another town center. Maybe he's just staying there for the psychological games. There is now one transport ship from Thomas Stefan going exactly where the battle is happening. Why would you send them there? But okay, whatever. And okay, now, well, I keep hearing the trumpets, and when I get there is something that had already happened. Okay, Lord Voldemort is being killed by the other one. I thought they had an alliance, but looks like no, they don't. And whatever. Okay, fast fire ships now taking the villagers down. Yes, you heard that right. 5 fire ships taking villagers down, and Voldemort says, "This is GG. Is it, Grey? Is it GG? Is it GG?" After all that we have seen, is this how you played almost 2 hours to die like this?
Well, he didn't say let's resign. He said let's resign, apparently. But I'll teach him English one day.
Well, the problem is that I have not handed him another contract, so he cannot resign. Don't you get it?
Well, the thing is, he's not getting back in the game. He can get back in the game.
No, he can, but his presence is still making Thomas Stefan think that he might have something. Not only the presence, but the points. He's still on the leaderboard, on the top score. Now, the other one is fighting against Thomas Stefan. It looks like he might win. No, he can't. The only reason why he can't is because his ships are patrolling in the back with no attack. Look at them. They are patrolling on the back and they were not attacking. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's the only reason why he's going to. That's the only reason why he would win the game, but lose the battle. But now that he has decided to make them work, even the conquistadores from the shore are attacking the boats. Now this is he's been attacked from everywhere, from left, from the right, from the front, and yeah, I think that's it from the other one. Unless the other one has more boats, and of course he does, because
no! Look. Like, yeah, Lord Voldemort's villagers going down to Green's
yes,
ships
I just saw that. He tried to make a dock there. He bought some... I don't understand. How did he buy wood, though? He didn't have
he had a lot of gold and it had a market.
He didn't have a market. Oh, he does have a market.
Yeah,
okay,
still.
Okay, that's it. Okay, now it looks like...
But the thing is, the only one who really has wood is just Thomas. He still has wood. No one else does.
Thomas has wood, yes, and the other one, well, he lost everything he had. Yes, Thomas is the only one that has wood at this point, and yes, he should be the one.
And he has all the ships anyway, so he's not going to lose anything.
We don't know. We don't know until the end. What happens is if Thomas Stefan just decides, well, this is too much for me, I gotta resign now. Huh? Because that is still a possibility.
We're anticipating on people actually trying, though. Which is unlikely.
Calcoco says, can we please establish a trade route?
Oh,
I don't know who...
Calcoco went for another transport ship, more villagers just to hide. Will Thomas Stefan notice this though?
Thomas Stefan is now... Well, he's crossing that place, but I don't think he knows. He's just crossing it. He's just crossing where there are... Can we trade where there are no...
He should notice now that Green's attacking him.
Now the battle continues in the west, on the east, between Thomas Stefan and the other one. And the other one is still losing ships, still no bracer. And let's see if he has... He has a blacksmith! So why would you make bracer? He has a blacksmith. Maybe he doesn't remember. Okay, I will help now, says Great. But how will you help? How will you help?
My forehead is in agony. I've been slapping my head so much this game, it's so painful.
Oh. Okay. Looks like I'm dead on water, says other one. Oh, he's dead on water. He's not dead on land. He's not dead at all. He's just dead on water. He has to make that clarification, but that's all that matters. Now
he has 30 villagers and 30 pikemen. That's about it.
Yeah, but that's not.
He doesn't really have units.
Well, he said he's dead on water. He didn't say I'm dead. He didn't say I'm quitting. No, he said I'm dead on water, which means that he's still alive.
Well, to be fair, he can't be dead on land if he was never alive on land.
Well, touché.
You tried to argue with that logic, you can't do. I'm too good. What happened to all
you win this time, Nomad, you win this time! And the trade...
Thomas Stefan held those ships in his north, but they're all gone now.
Where?
Like, you know when they all passed Calcotto, all the ships up there. Those are all gone now.
Yeah, everything is gone. Yes, everything is gone because of Voldemort. And well, okay, these elite cannon galleons are going to the galleons, the elite cannon galleons. Even the trade cocks are here for the fight. Can you see that? Even the trade cocks are trying to fight because the trade cock rush is something that you cannot.
Well, they might as well sponge some of the arrows.
Okay.
You're only good as a meat shield. That's basically what villagers are for.
Yeah. Now he's going with the trade cocks again. They are the meat shield. They are on the front. That is a good use of trade cocks in the battle, I guess. But okay, the trade cocks are in the front, and they are being attacked by.
GGing.
Oh, look at this! Well played, Red, says the other one, and I think that the game is going to be over. Is that going to happen? Maybe it's not the time to resign now. After all, you're fighting ships with trebuchets. Why would you resign at that point when this game has gotten to this ridiculous point? Damn it! There are a lot of trebuchets and they are taking the galleons down! Very nice game, he says, but it's not over until it's over! You losing another trebuchet, you're going to lose another one! Just keep attacking, damn it! Okay, now one of these
Repair
boats
the traps, all you have to do.
All you had to do was repair the traps. You had one job! You had one job!
All you have to do is repair the down trap, CJ.
Well, now the other one is dead. He cannot fight these galleons anymore. And he's been attacked on the land with halberdiers. There are some villagers in here as well. I don't know what they will do because wood. How can you waste wood at this point? I don't know if they're going to actually build something. But okay, now Lord Voldemort is gone!
Lord Voldemort resigns.
And once that the top player has, now it's gone, and he was making this team work. Now that the leader is gone, I think that is a good game now.
Call the GG.
Now GG says the other one, GG says Calcoco, and I don't think they can come back from this. There is no wood on the map, there is no gold or stone in the map, all the resources have been already taken basically, and we are watching at a dead map. Basically this is a nothing map now, with a lot of boats. That is what we see, and Thomas Stefan is making barracks in there to try to take whatever the other one has. But the thing is that the other one, okay, now the other one resigns, and Calcoco is the last man standing against Thomas Stefan. Who would have said Calcoco? Well, that is it. He's a kinda easy game, even though you took 2 hours and 8 minutes to finish it. But amazing game, my friend. Thomas Stefan is the winner, and you go to the leaderboards now!
Stefan, absolutely hanging out with kinda easy game. Absolute sarcastic bastard.
But this was amazing! This was amazing! I actually like the way Thomas Stefan managed everything. It was great. He made a lot of boats from the beginning, and I think that most of his population was boats at one point. And with that, he used everything that he could to take everybody away. Even Lord Voldemort, who was on the top score for quite a long time.
Oh man, I should not have drunk so much tonight.
So are you staying for another game?
That was fun though, that was fun. I should have gone to bed for work tomorrow 2 hours ago.
Oh, come on, but it was worth it, right? You cannot deny it. This was amazing. It's always amazing to see.
Tomorrow I will not be saying this is worth it when I'm just falling asleep.
Oh, but you have to live the now. The now is the thing. It was a nice game. Let's go to the achievements now and check out what did they get. First of all, we got Lord Voldemort, who had 34k score points. Then, military-wise, units killed by Lord Voldemort, 700, almost 800. But the other one lost 800. How can you lose so much? Business rate for Lord Voldemort. He did kill it.
Look at the Calcoco's KD though.
Calcoco's KD.
Absolutely ridiculous.
But Calcoco, you can laugh all you want, but he made it to the end, and you cannot deny that. He made it to the end, and that will shut up anyone, okay?
He clung on for life.
He did, and he managed to do that. Okay, now buildings race go for Lord Voldemort here, 270, and lost buildings for the other one. Well, he lost a lot. He did lose a lot. 6 units combated for Calcoco. Ah, now we see that. And the largest army for Lord Voldemort, when I thought it was actually Thomas Stefan, who had only 149. Economy-wise, we can see that the other one had the edge on food, stone, and gold. But Thomas Stefan had the most.
I'm honestly surprised. I'm surprised the Ottoman had the other one had better economy there. I didn't really see him booming ahead.
Well,
but then again, no one really attacked him until a lot later, actually. He was probably one of the last ones to be attacked, yeah.
Even though he didn't finish up the wood on his island. But okay, Thomas Stefan actually got the most wood. I thought that Lord Voldemort or Thomas Stefan were going to be the ones to get the most resources in the game, but it happened to be the other one. I don't understand how. In Thomas Stefan also, with a lot of trade profit, trade cogs, man. Those are strong. The first one to get to the feudal castle and Imperial was Lord Voldemort with 78 research count. The other one with 57, and one of them is of course not Bracer. And Thomas Stefan with 91% of the map explored. And society-wise, no castleholics in this game. Usually I call castleholics whoever makes more than 10 castles. But 5 castles for the other one, 5 castles for Thomas Stefan. Relics captured 3 for Thomas Stefan, who got 3.5k gold from them. But the most relic gold was for Lord Voldemort, who had 6.6k with a villager height of 178. And in the timeline, all that we can see is how Thomas Stefan managed to grow. Just look at that beautiful timeline. How he was going down, and in the end he just rise from the dead as the dragon he was, of the Phoenix.
Honestly, it looks like Thomas Stefan stayed exactly the same till 1 hour and 10 minutes. Like, he only grew because everyone else died.
But he waited for the perfect moment to kill everybody else.
Yeah, no one killed any of his economy that game, not at all. His economy seems really consistent, and then just the military grows.
Look at Thomas Stefan. Look at the other one. He had a lot until almost the end, and then everything just disappeared. Everything just went down. So Gray as well. Look, he had a lot during most part of the game, and then everything just vanished. Everything.
If Green made Bracer, I would have been happy, but he did not, and I was very unhappy.
He knew that you were asking him to make Bracer, so he decided.
What was he doing? Mind games?
Yes, mind games with you, Nomad. Mind games with you. And that's what happened. Amazing game. I'm gonna host another.
I am going to go to bed, and I'm going to go into work tomorrow, and then try and explain why I can't be arsed.
This game has been recorded, so you can watch it anytime you want.
So I'm just gonna like whip it out tomorrow, just like, alright, mate. Okay, manager, just take a look at this. This is the Twitch of some Peruvian guy. Sit and watch this for 2 hours. You'll see everything.
No, I stream for like 9 hours. But okay. Then I guess you're going to sleep.
Yeah.
And that's
no way I'm going to show them the whole thing.
Okay. Anyways, thank you very much for the Cocast, and good night, my friend. It was nice having you.
Oh, you too. I'll do this another day, but probably not when I've got work the next day.
Okay.
Alright, see you, son.
Okay, see ya.